The Ahmadiyya Muslim community in the United States celebrated Eid-ul-Fitr on Friday, August 9th. Eid-ul-Fitr marks the end of Ramadan, the month of daily fasts during which Muslims do not eat or drink from early dawn to dusk. During Ramadan, Muslims around the world focus on their relationship with God and acts of charity towards those in need.
Ramadan was a struggle, but it's always a struggle because if you want to get to paradise, you got to struggle, right? You got to remove yourself from this world in order to get to paradise. Your love of Allah is what's going to bring you through that. So understand it's not so much a struggle as it is a passion burning out of you so you can get closer to Allah, to fill your heart with the love of Allah and out of this world. So I was pleased to go through Ramadan because it was a beautiful experience.
On Friday, Ahmadi Muslims gathered in large numbers at mosques and community centers throughout the United States to offer Eid prayers. Eid prayer is followed by a sermon by the Imam, the person who leads the prayer. In his Eid sermon, the Imam typically offers advice to those gathered on the significance of the celebration, a time of happiness for those who benefited from the month-long communal spiritual fitness camp designed by God to advance in spirituality and make us aware of the plight of the poor and the weak in society.
At the headquarters of United States of America, Ahmadiyya Jamaat was really had a great blessing that we had a Ramadan full of all the mercies, all the blessing. We had a wonderful gathering. And then there was the last Ashra of Ramadan, we had an itikaf. So this full month was all full of our prayers and remembrance of Allah, and people were happy, and now we are celebrating this Eid. MashaAllah, there are thousands of people here together in the beautiful mosque Allah has given us, and everybody is feeling so happy.
And so in terms of, from a spiritual census standpoint and spiritual fulfillment, there were many opportunities, alhamdulillah.
This year's Eid-ul-Fitr has further significance for American Ahmadis in that it fell on a Friday, meaning that Ahmadi Muslims also offered Jummah, or Friday prayers after Eid prayers. In some centers in the capital region, New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston, Seattle, and Dallas, thousands of people attended Eid prayers in large community centers or mosques. These areas are home to some of the largest of the more than 70 chapters of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in the U.S. American Ahmadis attended Eid celebrations wearing their best and newest clothes and exchanged greetings and gifts with family and friends. Eid is especially a time for children to enjoy themselves.
The thing I like about Eid is gifts at the end of mosque. That I go to my friend's house, I play.
Ahmadi Muslims try to follow the example of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam, who would go to Eid prayers using one route and return home using a different route. The Ahmadiyya Muslim community is one of the oldest Muslim organizations in the U.S. Founded in 1920, it has been spreading the message of Islam across the U.S. for almost a century. Its outreach efforts through the annual Muslims for Peace, Muslims for Loyalty, Muslims for Life, and Muhammad, Messenger of Peace campaigns are well known to many Americans. Sania Ahmed, MTA News.